They say the ice never lies. And right now, the internet is convinced it's telling the most romantic story of the year. You probably know Ilia Malinin as the quad god, the 20-year-old American phenom who lands jumps that no human being should be able to land. But lately, a different kind of story is going viral. Not about quads, not about world titles, about a photo. One photo. And that photo has sent the entire figure skating fandom into an absolute meltdown. Let's start from the beginning, because this story has layers. It was the ISU Skating Awards, one of the most glamorous nights in the figure skating calendar. Think of it like the Oscars, but on ice. The sport's biggest names dressed to impress, celebrating the season's best performances. Cameras everywhere, everyone watching. And then, there it is. Ilia Malinin, tuxedo sharp, smile easy, standing next to South Korean figure skating star Lee Hae-in, the two of them looking like they belong in the opening credits of a Netflix drama. The photo went up, the internet went down. Within hours, the comment sections were on fire. Fans from the US, South Korea, Japan, and every corner of the skating world started piecing together a timeline. And here's the thing, this wasn't the first time these two had been spotted together. At the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, eagle-eyed fans noticed Ilia and Hae-in hanging out outside of competition. Then again at the World Championships. Then the ISU Awards photo dropped, and suddenly people weren't just speculating, they were building full investigation boards. Someone found a fan account screenshot. Someone else pulled up Hae-in's story. The phrase hard launch started trending in figure skating spaces. Even people who had never cared about skating before were suddenly invested. But who is Lee Hae-in exactly? If you're not deep in the figure skating world, let me paint you a picture. Lee Hae-in is one of South Korea's most talented and beloved young skaters. Elegant on the ice with a competitive fire that's already made her a fan favorite across Asia and beyond. She's not just a pretty face at an awards show, she's a serious competitor with serious credentials. And now she's being linked to the most famous male figure skater on the planet. The fan theories are, as you'd expect, absolutely extraordinary. Some fans are convinced the photo was intentional, that this was Ilia's way of soft launching a relationship to the public. The careful pose, the genuine smiles, the fact that they're standing close enough to make it obvious without making it official. Figure skating fans are calling it the most elegant PR move they've seen in years. Others are pointing out something even more interesting. The sheer number of times these two have been in the same place at the same time, smiling like that. The Olympics, the World Championships, the ISU Awards, 3 high-profile events, 1 undeniable chemistry. Now, Ilia has not officially confirmed anything. Hae-in has not officially confirmed anything. And both of them, frankly, don't need to, because the internet has already decided. But here's what makes this story genuinely fascinating, beyond the shipping and the fan edits and the viral moments. Ilia Malinin is one of the most scrutinized athletes in American sports right now. His Olympic collapse in Milan, a performance that shocked the world and broke the hearts of millions of fans who believed he was finally going to claim that gold, turned him from a triumphant champion to a story about vulnerability and heartbreak almost overnight. Then he came back and won the 2026 World Championships, 3 consecutive world titles, a record that puts him in the company of Nathan Chen, a comeback that rewrote the narrative entirely. So when you're that person carrying that kind of weight, living inside that kind of pressure cooker, what does joy look like? What does a genuine smile away from competition, away from the judges, away from the global spotlight actually look like? Maybe it looks like a photo at an awards show. Maybe it looks exactly like that. And fans are noticing. They're not just shipping two athletes, they're rooting for a human being who has proven over and over again that he has an extraordinary capacity for resilience. People want Ilia to be happy. And if these sightings, if that photo, if these moments add up to what fans think they add up to, then a lot of people are genuinely thrilled for him. There's also a cultural dimension to this story that's impossible to ignore. The intersection of US and South Korean figure skating fandom is enormous. Both sides of this potential relationship have massive, passionate, global fan bases. If this is real, and again, nothing has been confirmed, this would be one of the most globally talked about athlete romances in winter sports history. The Korean fans are already organizing. The American fans are already editing. TikTok is already making videos that have millions of views. This is no longer just a rumor. This is a cultural moment. Here's where things stand right now. No official statement, no official confirmation, no official denial. Just a photo, a pattern, and an internet that has made up its mind. What do you think? Is this a full hard launch in disguise? Is Ilia Malinin, the quad god, the three-time world champion, the comeback king of figure skating, is he in love? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're new here, welcome. This is the channel where we go deep on the stories that the sports world is actually talking